Hi, Richard.
Good morning, Colin.
Are you done bemoaning my friend Don Kelly because he benched O'Neal Cruz?
I knew
Huh?
you knew. I knew you knew what I wanted to talk about.
I know. You weren't giving him. He gave the guy a second chance. The guy burned him. Then he told him sit down.
Maybe if he didn't give him a second chance, that wouldn't have happened. Could have
Wait a
benched him
minute.
before. Could have benched him for the original problem.
So I read these things far and wide from Ford Motor Company that emanate from Detroit that are these big things from corporate and everywhere else. I see them locally. Richard Bazzy's one of the most positive leaders in the country. He does all this for his employees, whatever. That goes against your mantra. So he gave somebody a second chance.
No,
Then they failed him. Then he was made to pay for the mistake. Wouldn't you agree with a second chance?
no. I would. No, I mean, I'd agree with the second chance after being benched the first time. That would have been preemptive. He should have been benched immediately. Anybody that puts forth that kind of effort, there is no effort, and it's an FU. That's exactly the way I take that. That's an FU, and that person needed to sit down right then at that moment, and then you eliminate. Hey, if he doesn't get it, okay, he stays on the bench. If he does get it, he gets another chance. He comes back and does it again.
Mm-hmm.
No, done, absolutely done. And as you can see, I have this circled from the Post Gazette today that I wanted to talk about, and that was exactly my topic. He just reinforced the fact that he should have done it before. Right.
All right, now,
And
okay.
I see this on Instagram. I see this leadership thing, and it's pretty crazy because it's so appropriate.
Now the topic is this that I'll ask you.
Yeah.
What then is the right amount of time to where he gets back? Is it one game? Is it two games? Do you have to have a talk with him? Does he have to say the right things? What do you do now?
I don't know that he ever does. And I don't know that he does. It's like we tell people sometimes it's his job to lose.
Right.
And he lost it. Now, you want him back in? First of all, he shouldn't be playing at the major league level. Anybody with that kind of effort dogs it, man. Dogged it. Terrible. He's one of the fastest guys in the league, and he hits into a 5.63 double play. Come on, man. Stop it.
I'm with you. I'm with you now, 100%.
That talks to the culture. And can I play you this?
Sure.
Can I play you this? Okay.
Let's hear it.
They obviously have talent, but they don't achieve their potential. And so what we know is that talent is awesome, but it can't replace leadership. And what leaders do is they take a team to a place that goes beyond talent. Because leaders build this thing called culture. Culture drives behavior, and then behavior produces results. That's the performance pathway. This is the physics of the performance of every team and every organization on the planet. Leaders create culture. Culture drives behavior, and behavior produces results. Average leaders build average culture, which generates average behavior, which produces average results.
Bam! Done.
What are you listening to like Joel Osteen this morning? What do you got going on?
No, it served me, my feed.
Who is that?
It's Leadership Snacks is what I don't know who it is.
But he makes a very good point.
He makes a very good point. Culture. It starts with culture. Average produces average. And if you want to be average, in whether it's baseball, football, basketball, no matter what it is, car dealer, whatever it is, if you want to be average, then put an average effort in. If you want to be great, you have to do the work. And if you don't do the work, forget it.
Well, it's also wanting to be great all the time. Right.
All the time. You have to want it. If you don't want it, why would you get it? How could you get it if you don't want it?
I agree with that. And I do think that it's a very good thing that Donnie Kelly did. And it's going to be interesting to see. Well, now, though, okay, it was an easy thing. Oh, everybody should have done it if you're a manager. Where his real decision comes in now is what happens from here. How long he stays out of the lineup.
I send him down. I don't even keep. I don't keep him up. I send him down immediately, and I say, I don't know what to tell you, bud. You show me when you're ready. Don't tell me when you're ready to think. When you think you're ready to come back, then you tell me, and we will have a conversation, and we will understand why you think you're ready to come back and what needs to change.
All right. I don't know if that'll happen, but
it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because we produce average results.
Well, no, baseball has weird roster situations that you can't do that. But I would put him down for 2 games.
Why can't you send him down?
Because then you'd have to bring somebody else up. You have to be down for 15 days. There's all that kind of stuff.
And that's part of the price. That's the price. Listen, here's the thing. I love this saying. In order to win, you have to be willing to lose.
All right.
And if you're not willing to lose, if you're not willing to sit this guy, you may have to bring somebody else up for 15 days. That's okay. And you may lose an extra game, but how much worse can the Pittsburgh Pirates be? How much worse? Okay. And
you stick to your guns. I'll give you that. You stick to your guns, that you drive a very hard bargain with the Pirates.
How could you not? And listen, I don't know the Nuttings. I don't know the family, but so many times I've always wondered why there's such promotion to Wiggle Whiskey. Okay. And then I discover it's owned by the Nuttings. Why do you sell Wiggle Whiskey at the stadium? Why? Because it's owned by the owner.
Because it comes back around, right? Yes.
100%. When you stop trying to run it like a business and you start really wanting to win and make that your priority, nothing else, win games, the business will follow that. But first, win.
As an aside, can I mention something?
Sure.
I like the look today. You got the aloe hat, you got the glasses, you got the chain and the golf shirt. You're giving me real heavy Boca or West Palm vibes.
I'm ready. Let's go.
You're giving me really heavy, like 4 o'clock. I'm going for a little walk. I'm gonna have a nice dinner, maybe a drink on the patio. I'm at Boca, and I'm around a bunch of people that are kind of snowbirds, and we're having a good time. You're giving me that look today.
No, not there. Boca's for the rich people. I don't go there.
West Palm?
Yeah.
But you're definitely giving me an Atlantic Coast, not a Gulf Coast vibe.
That's pretty funny. I decided I needed to, just try to pretend like I'm not freezing cold all day.
Yes, I like it. All right, so there's that. By the way, Aaron Rodgers keeps saying all the right things, but I know there needs to be something in the news cycle. I know Steeler fans and football fans need to get excited about something. It's in one ear and out the other. They're just words for me at this point. I hate to be like that, but they just are.
Well, they kind of are to me too, except I know he's in Malibu, California with the receivers and tight ends. And I like that. I do like that. I'll be honest with you. He did not come off to me as I thought he would be.
Oh, how so?
I think he came off more humble than I thought he was going to be. I thought that he downplayed everything. He answered everybody's questions. He's not out in the media. He's just doing the work. And I have to like that. My only concern at this point really is his injuries. And I hope he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Did you hear what Pat Fryermuth did, by the way, that needs to be mentioned?
No.
You'll love this. So George Pickens, who's a knucklehead, a world-class knucklehead. I mean, he's up there with Martavis Bryant, knucklehead, and Deontay Johnson, knucklehead. So he had a camp lined up.
Is he up there with Antonio Brown?
Close. Who can never return to the country, by the way. Seriously. So George Pickens had a camp lined up where all these kids signed up. And they paid the money and everything. It was right before training camp. It's coming up soon. And so he had them lined up, and he told the company that was running the camp, yeah, I'll come back to Pittsburgh and do it. Like a week ago, even after he got traded. So they found out just yesterday, George Pickens now flaked on him, right? Yeah. Now listen, so they have all this stuff. They're going to have to refund the money. They're going to have to tell these kids. The kids' parents are going to have to find childcare and everything for them. They thought they were going to this camp. Pat Fryermuth steps in. He says, no, Tell all those kids, camp's good, whatever. I'm doing it. I'll run it. I'll sign autographs. I'm in. I'll take it over.
Wow. Wow. How come I didn't see that? That's
It
big.
just happening this morning. The story just coming out.
Oh, that's big. Wow. I love that.
Yep.
Good for you.
And
Wow.
he has done a lot of things like that. Pat Fryermuth has seen people, and this doesn't get out a lot of publicity. He has seen people post some questionable things about their mental health on social media. He's reached out with DMs and different things and said, here's a number you need to call. Do you need any help? This is just different things, and really stepped in to help people. But that what he did this morning for those kids, to just say, hold your horses. It's fine. Don't refund anybody's money. Don't do this. I'll be at that camp and I'll take care of it, and I'll be there for those kids. That's being a great person.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to actually reach out to him. I love that.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely love that. It really, that's integrity, right?
He has been that guy since. Some people say he's underachieved. Some people said he's achieved right at his level. Some people like to see more out of. I don't know. What I do know,
$40 million.
Right. What I do know is Pat Fryermuth always is that guy that steps up. He does all the appearances. He's great in the community. He's somebody you can rely on, and I love it. I love that about him.
Yeah, I do too. I love that. Okay, so we're getting ready. We probably have like 36 or 37 days left before training camp opens.
I know. Hey, I told you. Every year, training camp, same thing. Rah, rah, rah. People are excited. They should be. People should go up there. It's a wonderful experience. But it's repeat, recycle for me. Show me playoff wins. I don't care about anything else.
Right, but you have to get there. And that's like 17 weeks from now, or from the beginning of the season.
Right.
So you have to have some starting point where you can start to get excited. You can start at the top excitement level, and then maybe it starts to come down, or maybe it goes up. That's hope.
That it could be.
That's hope. And
by the way,
hope is what drives everything.
You're right. Did you get Savannah Banana tickets?
Until yesterday, I didn't even know what that was.
They're like the hottest thing going, Richard. You know that.
I know it now, but I never even heard of it.
Oh, if you take somebody who is a high school kid or below,
yeah,
they're bigger. They're as bigger than any Major League Baseball team.
Have you heard of it? Yeah, for baseball, right?
Yeah, they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, right?
Yeah.
What's
that? Yeah. I think Ronnie, one of our coworkers, told me about it. It's the first time I ever heard of it.
They sold out PNC Park 2 nights like that with a lottery, and you can't get it. My wife, she takes care of everything logistically. She's our social chairman for our family. She won it. We got 5 tickets.
You did?
Yeah. How about that? Luck of the draw.
Wow. You want to scalp them? No, I'm kidding.
Nope. Well, here's the other thing. They take care of all their own. They have their own. They don't use Ticketmaster or anything like that. And then they don't release the barcodes till like 24 hours before. So they eliminate a secondary market because they actually want people who bought them to go.
Oh, that's great. Speaking of that, Kara, who's with me, you talk about the secondary market. Last year had one of the worst experiences. StubHub.
Oh, I agree.
Bought tickets on StubHub. Got to the venue.
And somebody had already used that barcode?
Yep.
That just happened to a friend of mine at
Yep.
What, Megan Maroney or whatever her name is the other night?
Yeah.
That just happened to a friend of mine. Listen to this. He had 4 13-year-old girls, and it was one of their birthdays, his daughter's birthday.
So they got nothing.
He had to buy another set of tickets right there from somebody.
That's what Kara did. Bubba, actually, Bubba was able to find tickets for her to buy it while she was at the venue trying to get in.
That's exactly what happened to my friend. That's why these reputable dealers, you gotta really find the reputable places. But maybe we were okay in life for hundreds of years, having a paper ticket and having it in your hand.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe the process was okay and we didn't need to change it.
I certainly do agree with that. But listen, she was there. She was there. Like, let's go. We're going inside. She said she sobbed.
I could imagine. I mean,
well, she had this whole it was planned. There were 10 other people with her.
Yeah, and then the other part is like you look like you failed everybody. Like you're the jerk.
Yeah,
you didn't know that. You didn't plan for that. That's terrible. There's a lot of evil people in the world too, and scammers.
But you would think the brand of StubHub, there's a comfort level there, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, wrong.
Ugh.
Crazy. Well, I'm glad you got your tickets. I'm glad they're real. And
yeah.
What's it called? I don't even remember.
Savannah Bananas. My gosh, man, you just need to go down to Boca, sit on the beach, hang out with your aloe hat on. What's
that?
What
it stands for?
What?
Aloe. ALO. It's an acronym.
Oh, I did not know that. I just know that you go in there and it's $106 for a pair of socks. What's it stand for?
I'm not telling you.
Against?
No.
Air, land, and ocean.
Air?
Oh, Miss
Land. But why isn't it just water? There's other water that's not the ocean.
What?
Air, land, and ocean. So lakes aren't involved?
No, not in the titling of the name.
You can't be a lake and be involved in aloe?
It's not being involved. It's just how they named their company.
Aloe. Is it an American company?
I don't know.
They don't sell anything that's not black or white. There's no colors.
Oh, stop it. They do.
No. Oh, actually, I've seen maroon stuff, but they're not.
Oh, yeah. It's an LA company.
Okay.
No, I have my favorite color of theirs that I have. Everything that I have of theirs is ivory.
Oh, ivory? Yeah, it's like an off-white. I do have a pair of sweatpants that are like really awesome.
Yeah, and then I have blue. There's blue.
Oh, they have bright stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the first person that started wearing a lot of their stuff was like Jimmy Butler, one of the NBA guys.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's a big yoga company too.
Yes. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
I'm still partial to Lululemon to some degree.
Well, because you're more serious into the workout. I think Lululemon to me is more of a hardcore workout.
No, I wear Lululemon stuff as my casual wear. I wear old stuff to work out. Yeah. Lululemon is like my going to work gear. I don't have to dress up like you. I'm on a radio.
Well, you always have Raw.
I do. That's my place. I got 5 million T-shirts with the same logo on it, which is fine. So anyway,
I love those two. Tell them I said hi.
I will. You have a wonderful week, and we're getting closer to football.
I can't wait.
I'll see you soon.